He pled guilty to domestic violence and thought he was walking free, but when the prosecutor revealed the horrifying details, he threatened to burn her alive. The judge immediately revoked his bond. You have to see this moment.
Christopher Parks, on behalf of Lawrence Gauthier, who sits to my right.
Hi, good morning. We're here for a docket call. What's our status in this matter?
Your Honor, we've reached a plea agreement in this matter. I've gone over advice rights to my client. He signed it this morning, as well as the plea offer, and I submitted to the court this morning.
Okay, if you want, Mr. Taylor. Okay, Mr. Goddard, would you please stand and raise your right hand for me, sir? I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Be safe. Mr. Goddard, the guilty plea hearing is an important event. It includes the waiver of rights that you have, so please listen carefully. If you have a question, ask me. If you need a minute to talk to your lawyer, you just say so. I have to advise you the maximum penalty that you could face. We're offering to plead guilty to counts 1 and 8. And that is, count 1 is possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. It's a felony punishable by a maximum of 5 years in prison and or a $5,000 fine and mandatory forfeiture of the weapon. Count 8, domestic violence, is a misdemeanor punishable by 93 days and or a $500 fine. Do you understand the maximum penalty that you face? Yes. Are you on probation or parole in that?
No.
Were you on bond for any other case at the time of this incident?
No.
Did you read and understand the rights listed on the advice of rights form?
Yes.
And you signed that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions for me or Mr. Parks about any of those rights?
He brought gasoline jugs into the house, pointed a rifle at his wife, and threatened to burn her alive. After hearing these chilling details, the judge makes an instant decision about his freedom that you won't see coming.
Also, when you plead guilty, you lose the right to appeal. If you want to appeal, you have to seek permission by an application, and the types of issues you could raise would be very limited. Do you understand that?
Yes.
The agreement provides in exchange for pleas to counts 1 and 8. There's a dismissal of the other charges, and it says no habitual enhancement. There was none that has been filed as of this date, but the prosecutor would be able to file one up through today's date. So they're saying that they won't do so. And the plea was contingent on waiver of the prelim and entry of the plea today. So there was a time deadline for it as well. Do you understand the terms of that plea agreement?
Yes.
Mr. Parks, is that a full, fair, and accurate statement of the terms?
That is, Your Honor.
Mr. Wergo?
It is.
Mr. Goddard, other than that plea agreement, has anybody promised you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Has anybody threatened you?
No.
Is it your own free choice to enter that plea?
Yes.
Knowing all this, how do you wish to plead the charge in count 8, possession of a firearm by a prohibited person?
Guilty.
How do you wish to plead the charge in, I'm sorry, I said count 8, I meant count 1. How do you wish to plead to the charge in count 8, domestic violence?
Guilty.
So, Mr. Goddard, back on March 10th of this year, were you in Prescott County?
Yes.
And were you with Ms. Goddard, your spouse?
Yes.
Okay, did you and she have some kind of argument?
Yes.
And did you, during that argument, place your hands on her or make some physical contact with her?
Yes.
Did she give you permission to do that?
No.
And would that contact have been harmful or offensive to her?
Yes.
And also, on that date and time, were you in possession of a firearm?
Yes.
Did you have a previous conviction for purchasing pseudoephedrine for illegal purposes, felony? And did that previous felony conviction render you legally?
It seemed like a routine plea deal until the judge said these final words. Mr. Goddard can start earning credit now. Watch a man who walked in free get immediately taken into custody after one final revelation.
Just threats or inducements?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Wergo?
No.
And Mr. Parks, in your judgment, has the court fully complied with the requirements of MCR 6.302?
You have, Your Honor.
Mr. Wergo?
The court has.
All right, Mr. Goddard, I find that your plea is knowingly, understandingly, and voluntarily made, and that there is a sufficient basis, in fact, in law to believe you guilty of those offenses. So I hereby accept your plea and schedule sentencing for December 1st.
Your Honor, I'm actually in a jury trial in Alpena on December 1st. Can we have a date in January, please?
Any objection to that, Mr. Warden?
No.
Okay,
I do apologize, Your Honor.
that's no problem. We'll set it for January 5th at 9:30 a.m.
Your Honor, thank you.
And Mr. Wargo, any objection to continuation of bond?
The people would object, Your Honor.
Okay, want to make any argument about that?
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant is now guilty of possession of a firearm and domestic violence. He hit his wife, brought gasoline jugs into the house, threatened to burn her alive, put a round-in battery with the hammer back on a lever-action rifle and pointed it at his wife, threatening to kill her. There is no more clear danger to our community. Thank you.
Mr. Parks, in response?
Yes, Your Honor. He's had no contact with the victim since March of this year, has had no issues on bond since he's been on bond, Your Honor. And those are issues that prosecutor can raise when it comes to sentencing. However, Your Honor, I believe for terms of bond, disingenuous considering he's had no issues since he's been out on bond. I would ask that you continue his bond at this point, Your Honor.
All right, well, at this point, the defendant is no longer cloaked with the presumption of innocence and bond is entirely discretionary of the court. I see that there are some mandatory prison charges that were dismissed as a result of the plea agreement. But it does sound like it's a serious event that would certainly carry at least a couple months of jail from me for a sentence. So Mr. Goddard can start earning credit now. His bond is hereby revoked. He's remanded in fair custody of the Prescott County Sheriff.
Do you want me?
Yeah, I need scripture.